Good evening, I'm Chuck Scarborough.
And I'm Shiba Russell. A new warning on the eve of the 20th anniversary of the World Trade Center bombing.
And it comes from an FBI informant who helped catch some of the world's most dangerous terrorists. Chief investigative reporter Jonathan Deese is live in Lower Manhattan with this exclusive report. Jonathan?
Chuck, he's the informant who helped stop the blind terrorist sheikh, a sheikh who helped inspire the 1993 World Trade Center bombing and those who carried out 9/11. Now this informant is stepping forward with a new warning.
I did my best to save lives.
Terror informant Emad Salem met us at Ground Zero. It was his first time here since he helped stop al-Qaeda terrorists in the mid-90s and entered the Federal Witness Protection Program. Salem says the terror leader he helped send to prison, blind Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman, and his followers want him dead.
They seeking to get me killed, to be a feather in their hat that we killed the man who helped America.
Salem acted as the sheikh's bodyguard. Wearing a wire for the FBI, he caught the blind sheikh on tape in Brooklyn and Jersey City, ordering terror attacks and issuing fatwas, or religious orders, that Americans should be killed. Because of Salem's work, the FBI was able to tie Sheikh Rahman to the first World Trade Center bombing in '93, and later an al-Qaeda plot to blow up New York's tunnels and bridges.
Working undercover is not an easy task, especially with people who have no mercy.
Salem says he's speaking out now because he's worried about growing calls in Egypt and across the Middle East for Sheikh Rahman's release. Egypt's President Mohamed Morsi himself is among those publicly demanding America free the radical sheikh. And News 4 has obtained this 2008 letter from leaders in the Gulf nation of Qatar, asking the sheikh be transferred from the U.S. to a prison close to his family. Salem warns sending the 74-year-old sheikh back would make him an even bigger threat.
If we today release him, or like the State Department say, transfer him, is he going to be grateful to us? Absolutely not. He will kill Americans. He will kill anybody who will dispute what he say with a fatwa.
U.S. officials insist the sheikh is going nowhere. But the informant says even from a North Carolina prison hospital, the sheikh continues to inspire terror groups across the globe, like those in Benghazi, who killed Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other Americans. The terrorists there believed to have called themselves the Sheikh Omar Abdel Rahman Brigade, in honor of the sheikh. And the militants who stormed an Algerian gas plant and took Americans hostage were demanding the U.S. release the sheikh or else.
He is the prince of jihad, and he will continue to be.
From his cell twice a month, the sheikh is allowed phone calls home to his family, calls that are monitored. His family insists the calls are personal. But during the recent election in Egypt, relatives posted messages online from the sheikh. Choose Dr. Mohamed Morsi because he is the candidate who represents Islam and represents the revolution. And on that same website, the sheikh's sons warn there will be more terror attacks against America. The rain begins with one drop. America should expect more violent reactions if it does not release the sheikh. America will pay a terrible price.
When we gonna wake up and smell the coffee? This man is dangerous in prison. What will happen when he's out of prison?
Now, the Justice Department issued a statement today saying the blind sheikh will spend the rest of his life in a U.S. federal prison, period. As for those web terror warnings from the sheikh's relatives, an NYPD spokesman says the department is aware of them and they are treating them as a potential threat to New York. Chuck, Shiba.
Jonathan, you mentioned a potential threat. Is there anything specific here?
The NYPD and security officials we spoke with today say there's no specific threat to New York. They say there is increased concern overseas because many of the sheikh's followers are based there. Chuck?
All right, Jonathan, thank you.